I mean, that is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Sweet! Hi, little chef. Today we're making some edible crystals. These edible crystals have been going viral and people have been paying tons of money for them. So we're gonna make them at home for a fraction of the cost. We're gonna be doing a few different flavors today. And I'm also gonna make the basic recipe without the flavorings, just in case this messes it up. The most important ingredient here to get that perfect texture is the agar powder. Agar powder. It says it's a vegetarian substitute for gelatin. Originally, I thought this was made with gelatin, so I went out, bought gelatin. I'm so excited to make it. I looked it up. People that use gelatin, it does not come out properly. So you need the agar powder. Gotcha. First, we'll do the basic recipe. I need a teaspoon and a quarter of agar powder. 3/4 plus 2 tablespoons of a cup of water. Stir this and let it soak for about 5 minutes. Start the timer now. This has been soaking for 5 minutes. Let's bring it to a simmer. Ooh, oh, what is that smell? It smells like red tide. What is this? Makes sense because it's 100% natural red seaweed. We're gonna simmer this for 3 minutes and hopefully it will start to thicken up. Keep your fingers crossed because I don't like to measure that much. It's just what I'm known for. I cook, I don't bake. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cook, not a baker. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's coming together, guys. It's thickening. It is thickening. Oh, wow, how gorgeous. Looks like chobogies. Now we add in a stupid amount of sugar. 1.5 plus 2 tablespoons of sugar. You know, that's what I mean. I just really don't measure that much. That's obscene. That is just... All right, now we bring this back up to temperature and melt down the sugar until it's completely dissolved. It should take about 2 to 3 minutes. Do it on a low temperature, do not caramelize it. Sugar is now completely dissolved. Get a glass container and spray it down with some Pam, off-brand Pam, or some oil. And pour in your mixture. Oh, that is sticky stuff. For the next one, I'll use a smaller container so they're thicker. It doesn't smell like ocean anymore, which is a good thing. Now comes the fun part where we get to make this colorful. I have pink, purple, teal, and orange. I think I'm gonna go with teal, purple, and pink and swirl that together. Just do a drop there. Fruit dye always scares me because I always get it on myself. Never fails. Did you know my favorite color is pink? Just take a toothpick and we're just gonna swirl this around. It looks pretty, right? I'll let this mixture cool at room temperature for about 30 minutes, pop it into the fridge for 2 hours to let it set up. It looks awesome. Next flavor we're gonna do is the strawberry kiwi. So in the recipe, I'll just replace this with the water. So again, we'll start with 1.25 teaspoons of agar powder. 3/4 plus 2 tablespoons of our juice. Stir it and let it soak for 5 minutes. Roll the clock. It's been soaking for 5 minutes. Let's bring this bad boy up to a simmer. This one smells far better than the last one. The last one smelled like jellyfish feet, and this one smells like a nice, ripe kiwi. I'm gonna be prepared, which is not normal for me, and measure my sugar. But I have to remember that there's already a lot of sugar in the juice, so I'm gonna do a little bit less sugar. Maybe like 1.25 cups. So we're already getting that troll-bogie consistency, which is great. Now we're gonna add in our sugar. We're gonna cook this until the sugar is completely dissolved. I'm already thinking about the color for this one. I think I'm gonna go with pink and orange, kind of like a little sunsetty vibe. Let's prepare our glass dish. Again, go in with a little bit of oil. Remember to get the sides and corners, that's where it really sticks. Pour it in. We'll go in with our orange first, then our pink. Take our toothpick and go to town. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this one a lot already. Okay, now this one sits out at room temperature and then we'll pop it in the fridge in about 30 minutes to firm up. And the last flavor we're gonna do is lemongrass and ginger with this simple syrup that I made a couple of days ago. Just like every other time, we start off with our agar powder. We'll replace some of the water with this syrup. You guys see how I like to measure? Now this simple syrup has even more sugar than the strawberry kiwi juice. So I'll probably put about half the amount of sugar. Let this soak for 5 minutes. Start the clock. Time's up, let's bring it to a simmer. I can't ever drink out of these wide mouth lids. It's like a Gatorade bottle. Ugh. Went at my nose. All right, in goes the sugar. We got our troll bogies, we're good to go. This glass container is a little smaller, hopefully we'll get thicker crystals. Yeah, that's much better. For this one, I think I'm just gonna do the teal. So just a few drops of the teal and swirl it around with a toothpick. Ooh, that's pretty. We have our normal recipe, our ginger lemongrass, and strawberry kiwi. They're ready. I just took these out of the fridge, and now we're gonna cut them up. Let's start with the non-flavored one. That is a weird texture. I'm just gonna use a sharp knife to cut this into like triangular pieces. It's just such a strange texture. So I think these turned out absolutely beautiful. Look at those colors, are you kidding me? So the next one we're gonna do is the strawberry kiwi. This one's a lot firmer than the first one. Ooh, it's like a jellyfish. And the last one we have is the ginger lemongrass one. This one's a bit thicker, so I'm gonna try to make these more into a prism shape. Ooh, this one cuts really nice. Much different than the other ones. So I think I put more gelatin in this one. It's a lot easier to cut. I don't know if that's actually gonna be better for me or not. I guess we'll see. But look how this one came out. Looks awesome, right? So I'm just kind of cutting off a few pieces to make it look as gem-like as possible. So I think they all turned out really amazing. This one almost looks like emerald stone or jade or something like that. I also kept all of the scraps to see if they turn into like little shards. So now these edible crystals have to dry for 4 to 5 days. They should be crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy in the center. I found some gold glitter, so I think the last step is to coat these with a little bit of gold sprinkles. Let's see if they'll stick. That's the real question. Oh, they look so good. They're already starting to dry up a bit. Let's see how it looks with these ones. It's so pretty. Which one do you think is prettier? See you guys in about 5 days. It's been 4 days, so they're ready. I'm gonna go get them. Wow. Okay, so let's look at the green ones first. They're still gorgeous. However, they're not hard on the outside. Like, not even the little ones. No. Boo. Okay, so those ones didn't work. Let's take a look at the orange ones. I don't know, they're not that crunchy though. Those ones taste amazing. So these are the strawberry kiwi one. The original recipe, see now these worked. And they turned out to be beautiful. The gold and the purple was definitely the move. So pretty. Let's go ahead and bite into one of these because I think it's gonna be the best sounding. It definitely has that gooey inside. They came out to be quite beautiful. This experiment was like baking, but I did it this time actually. So I'm gonna call this a success.